Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hola.
How is everyone doing?
It's so amazing here in the art room.
It's cold in here.
It is cold in here. I
It
feel
is.
I feel like I've been shunned. You guys are in the
Oh,
office and I've been shunned to the art room.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been kind of busy. Now that we have the building open and different programs going on, we have exercise class on different days and times. We have blood pressure. We have people making appointments to come into the library and to use the pool room. And it's going well. So far, so good. Everyone seems to be adhering to the rules. Um, and of course, we have open enrollment for Medicare that is happening now. We have our open enrollment event next week, and then we are having another one in December. Um, and it seems to be going well. Never fails to hit.
So Laura, I got a question for you. For
Yes.
open enrollment, who is that who's eligible to come in for that?
Okay, so the way it's going to work this year, instead of having a one-on-one in-person appointment, the seniors will be able to schedule an appointment to come in. They will be in a private area with a laptop in front of them, and they'll have their um, meeting via the computer. So there won't be a live person sitting across from them, but there'll be a live person on the other end of the computer.
So just like what
So
we're doing right now.
exactly.
All right.
Exactly, same thing.
How do I know if I need to have an appointment?
So you'd have to call because you can't be in the building without an appointment. So if you have questions about your insurance or your prescription drug plan, or whether you should be on traditional Medicare as opposed to an Advantage plan, you need to call, schedule an appointment, and we'll do that one-on-one Medicare counseling. It will be very, very safe, um, and easy breezy. Just give us a call here at the Senior Center.
Coolio.
How are you, Ann?
Great. It's been a while since we checked in with our members with one of these videos. It's been so busy.
Mm.
But we're sort of hitting the home stretch here for November, December. People start enrolling in programs tomorrow. And then the next week we'll be handing out all the items. But since we combined November and December, it's a lot. But Um, we kind of thought outdoor drive-through pickups in December and January would be really hard. So we just wanted to get the items out to all our members so they can do them on their own time. We really appreciate everyone reaching out to us. There's been a tremendous amount of feedback, and it's been pretty overwhelmingly positive, so that's good. We're expecting a really high call volume tomorrow. We're going back to our original computer system, which the calls might take just a little bit longer, but we will get back to everyone. It's not helpful to keep calling in. Your call will be handled in the order that it's received, whether that's through email, voicemail, or a live call. There's only so many of us, so when everyone calls at the same time, it's inevitable that some of those calls will go directly to voicemail. But we are here and excited to help you. It's going to be our last early bird dinner for most likely the winter. So I think we have what, roast pork, sweet potato, and a vegetable. So that should be good. And Heidi's making her pumpkin roll cake at Laura's suggestion because
It
she
was
enjoys eating that.
delicious.
It is
So
scrumptious.
good.
It is
And it
scrumptious.
has the cream cheese frosting that I like.
It's the best.
Very, very
It
good.
really is quite yummy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it myself. Who
I
doesn't like
think,
cream cheese frosting?
yeah.
I love
I
it.
think all of our activities to go have an associated video, and cramming 15 videos into our hectic schedule made them probably more entertaining than ever before. So
I
Even
like
if you
them.
don't get the activities, you probably want to still check out the videos, specifically the holiday card making.
Yes. Very entertaining as well as educational.
I think we all still struggle, just like you at home, probably with these technology changes. And every time we think we're getting better, there's all kinds of technical difficulties, and also everything in the center is still going on around us. So there's frequent interruptions, and
Mhm.
all of the staff tried to break Laura during the holiday card making video by singing Christmas carols or shouting things out, and she just went with it. But it was very
It was
entertaining.
amazing.
I did not break
No.
because I'm a professional.
But the funniest part about it was we were having an entirely different conversation when you began the video.
Yes, that is true. That is true. It was a spur of the moment type of thing.
She felt the spirit in her, and she
Yes.
just had to do a Christmas video.
Yeah, I think that Laura has the latest case of ADD to be diagnosed
I will
in
agree.
the history of Middletown, so that's probably a record. But um, yeah,
Yes, I concur.
But it's awesome. It
It's
really is.
entertaining.
It's extremely entertaining. You
Yes.
should have theme music. That's entertainment.
I'm a little bit nervous about tomorrow because we do get so many calls at the same time. So whatever rolls into a voicemail message, if there's four of us on the phone at the same time taking four separate calls, anyone
And
else
call 5, 6,
calling,
and 7 are coming in.
they roll
Yeah.
into a voicemail.
So
So
with
then,
that in mind, can I interject, Laura?
yeah,
Just you're watching us on video, which means you probably have access to email. And if you do, then it would be much easier for everyone, including yourself, to send us an email to say, hey, I'm Susie Q and I want A, B, C, and D. And then we can set you up with a pickup time. That would be a lot easier for everyone. So maybe give that some thought.
yeah.
good idea.
Sorry, I just
No,
No,
hopped all
that was
over you.
perfect. That was perfect.
and as far as
Yeah.
pickup times, because of the high volume, we do have to limit it to 25 to 30 pickups per slot. And showing up at a different time is not going to produce the result that you want. Sometimes we have people just pull up. Yeah, my pickup time is on Friday, but it's Wednesday, and here I am. That's not how it works. So um, we want to
Yeah.
help everyone, but we're literally shopping from these orders in like a warehouse type style, slot by slot, and those items alone are the only ones out at the pickup time. So
Right. Yeah, think about it like you're picking up a pizza or Chinese food or what have you. You don't show up on Wednesday at noon to pick up something you need Friday at 5 p.m. So, you know, stick to the slot that you have chosen or you have been assigned. However that works would be best for everyone. That opens up a whole lot of stuff though. Can I just pop in there with that? So, Anne had mentioned that we're going back to other our original computer program for registering folks for programs or to go items and things like that. So with the exercise programs, we are still doing, say, yeah, yesterday was Monday. So we're still doing like yesterday for next week. So it's the Monday prior. Laura didn't pay the light bill over there. So she's got that fancy office, but no electricity. So yeah, so you'd want to call in or email in on Monday for the next week's exercise programs. Some of those are now instituting fees, and so that's something that needs to be addressed as well. How to get money back onto your account. The front desk is closed except for appointments. So you would need to schedule an appointment with the front desk if you need to have face-to-face interactions for that. You could mail in a check if you want. The amount is up to $50 and just say, leave this on my account and I'll debit off of it for programming as it comes up. Or you could give us a list of items that you want to allocate that those funds too right off the bat. We want to try to help you as much as possible, but in trying to keep the social distancing and keeping the number of people coming and going from the building limited as much as possible, we've got to get a little bit more creative with how we're making that happen for you. So we appreciate your patience and appreciate your willingness to work with us on that. It's a challenge for all of us moving forward. And then the activities, obviously, we'll be signing up tomorrow for the pick up and go stuff. There's so much stuff. Oh my God. And I have loved watching the videos that these guys are making. It's amazing. They're so funny. So there's a lot of great stuff coming up that you're really going to enjoy. So Middletown residents, that starts on the 28th, which is tomorrow. And then I think, was it November 9? If there are still spots available, then it would be opened up to non-residents. So you'd have to, I'm sorry, you got to hang on there and wait it out and see what's left. But yeah, we're so looking forward to doing all this stuff. There's so much going on, and it's just going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm getting nervous.
I got nervous too.
I'm scared quiet
Oh no,
because when the calls come in, it's so overwhelming.
it's a lot.
And when you're retrieving the voicemail messages, if I retrieve one, then five more come in. So it's like you feel like you're drowning
Mm-hmm.
in messages. But that's why we're kind of just saying be patient. If you do leave a voicemail message, don't continue to call. We'll get to you. Because then if you continue to call and somebody picks up, I'm going to be enrolling you as I'm retrieving the message, as well as the person that you're now live talking to on the phone. So it's going to create some confusion. So um, just be patient with us.
Yeah.
Okay, so something more upbeat. We have a new class starting in
Oh
November,
yeah.
chair yoga. Something we've actually thought about for a long time. A couple of other centers do it, but our exercise instructor, Jane, made us a proposal during the summer. And with Kitch's therapeutic fitness class dropping out of Tuesdays, we decided to give it a go. So if you always wanted to do yoga and you never tried it, mostly because you were afraid if you got on the floor you might not get back up, this is for you. Or it's, for beginners that maybe you did yoga a long time ago or you've never tried it before, but you get all the benefits of the stretching, which is really, really important. Helps
Mm.
a lot of people with arthritis pain, back pain, stuff like that. And you'll be safely seated in a chair. And Jane has such a magnetic personality. It's fun to be around her and in her class. So I think that's going to go well. We're trying it out in November. We'll see how it goes. What else happened? We finally got the photography contest pictures back. So I think it was in July, we had a photography contest using the old disposable cameras. And we had about 14 people participate, and we've anxiously been waiting to get the results, but they don't do that anymore in local pharmacies. So they had to actually get mailed out to Kodak. And then it took quite a while for them to come back. But it was funny. I mean, like you would expect if we're all used to using our phone or a digital camera, you have no idea where your picture is till it comes back. So there was a lot of fingers and thumbs and full full coverage of blank pictures. But
Just like the good old days.
yeah, pretty much. You're like, we paid for this, but
Yeah.
there was some really good ones in there, and it was cool to see what people have been doing during their quarantine period. And there's a lot of nature and landscapes and pets and some important moments in people's lives that we got to be a part of. There was a birthday party, there was a graduation, all kinds of stuff. So we had what I did was I put numbers on all the photos so people didn't know whose photos they were, and we passed them around staff member to vote. And we got the winners. And the Nancy Buckland, two of her pictures actually came in first after adding up all the votes from the staff, which is pretty amazing. Um, and then we had Nancy Clayton came in second with pictures of her cats. And in third place, we had Pam Miller, who had, at the time I didn't know, she took all these pictures from what looked like walks around town and focused kind of on everyone's displays regarding COVID or first responders or thank you messages, stuff like that. It was really, really cool theme. The picture that won for her, she had a couple in the finalist category, but she said it was actually a picture of her front porch, which was like an old white rocker with a big red heart on it.
I love
It's
that
really
picture.
nice.
I really like that picture.
Yeah. We had Roberta had pictures of her grandkids at Harbor Park. It was just really cool. So while it took a long time to come to fruition, we were happy to have done it and make those awards to those recipients. So the short story contest, we did have one of our members, Janet, won. We didn't have very many submissions. I think there was 5 submissions. They were all really good, but Janet was awarded that prize. So that was a fun contest too.
Yes.
What else do you guys have?
It sounds like there's an airplane outside the window. I don't know if you guys are hearing it.
Yeah. Oh, they're
Yeah.
paving. They're paving.
Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah, the brick that's in front of our main entryway, which was getting to be a bit of a tripping hazard with missing or broken bricks, is getting repaired. It sounds like they're digging it up, or 747 is landing there. I'm not really sure. Something's happening though. So that'll be new when people come in next.
Yeah.
And have a new driveway that you won't get your shoes stuck in.
yeah, that'd be nice.
That would be nice.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it's getting a little nerve-wracking that cases are rising, in Middletown, and much worse in other communities. But you know that when you're in a bordering community, that it's only a matter of time. So
Yeah.
I mean, everything we've seen and heard from our members is that they're following the guidelines. They're wearing masks, they're staying distance. That's what we're enforcing here. And I know, I think they keep using the term like COVID fatigue or
Uh-huh.
pandemic fatigue or whatever. And obviously, we are all experiencing that. And you just hit
Yeah.
a point where you're just like, why are we doing this? How much longer are we doing this? I can't take it. All these regulations and
Yeah.
changes, and it's all that anybody's talking about minute to minute on the news, But we really got to stay strong and stay with those guidelines so that we all come out of this healthy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I guess that reminds me that we have been trying. We've done like 4 trials so far on getting our exercise classes to be virtual. It's not as easy as it sounds.
What do you mean? We don't have a full production crew here?
A lot of people think, well, if we can do this, we could just set up a laptop in the room and we're good to go. Well, that's not how it works, because that room is, 30 feet by 40 feet. The instructor's facing a different way.
And they move.
They move. You want to hear what the instructor's saying. You want to hear the music. So where we stand right now is that we have the
Laura,
video
could you pay the
working.
light bill?
No.
We have the video working, but we don't have the sound yet. But some microphones just got delivered about an hour ago, so we're gonna do take 6 and see if we can get that up and running. Our goal is for November to be able to offer classes both in person and virtually, just to be more accessible to everyone, but also in the event that cases really did rise and we had to limit participation further, we wanted everyone to have an option to participate at. So we are working on it. We heard your request. It's just not coming along as quickly as we thought. But
How would that be available, Anne? Is that going to be YouTube or Channel 19 or both or?
No, it's going to be real time live streaming. So if
Oh,
exercise class is at 9 a.m., you can sign up with us when it's ready. We'll let you know. And from 9 to 10, you would be as if you were in the room with the participants.
so like on a
Most
Zoom or a WebEx? Okay.
Exactly. Most of the instructors are not comfortable with the classes being recorded, and that's their right. So I can't put them on YouTube if they're not recorded. But I think Jane and Diane said they were okay with them being recorded. In which case, there'll be a delay, but they will get loaded to YouTube. So
Cool. Very cool.
yeah,
This is a learning curve for everyone, you know? We all have to learn how to adjust and move forward, you know? I mean, I never did any of these WebEx or Zoom meetings prior to COVID hitting. So,
Yeah, me either.
yeah, this was new. And thankfully, Ann pretty much guided the way and helped us. And, but you know, it's different. Everything's different. And,
yeah,
we just kind of have to go with it. This too shall pass. We will get back to where we were. You just have to be a little bit patient, and it's hard. I know it's hard. I understand about the fatigue, and it's a lot, but you just gotta, you know, keep plugging away, keep plugging forward.
yeah.
I
When
agree. Also, I feel like just knowing like the holidays are coming up and this is
Hmm.
going to be the first holiday season with, quarantine type restrictions happening and people afraid to go out and with cold and flu season coming up with that as well, you can get kind of like cabin fevered or just feeling isolated. So obviously whoever is watching this on video. Maybe reach out to friends and relatives who don't have this technology or maybe have it but don't know how to use it and help them to get set up because it really does help keep connected and feel like you're part of real time, real world life. You can have family members, friends, neighbors, grandkids, whoever on video, and maybe you can't be right together, but you don't have to be so far apart either. Try to stay as much in touch as you possibly can. So if it's something that you're comfortable with or you know how to do it, reach out, help somebody figure it out or set them up with it. You know, it's not as hard as we think it is when we don't know what we're doing, but it's really not that hard.
No, I agree. I Both of my siblings live out of state, and I haven't seen them since last Christmas. So we're already on 10 months, and it's not looking good, for this Christmas. And we have been trying to make more of an effort to schedule calls like this because talking on the phone doesn't satisfy that need, that you want to see them and know that they're okay. And, I have a
Mhm.
niece and nephew and wouldn't get to see them otherwise. So we've been playing board games on Zoom.
I think that's awesome, Anne. I really do.
It's good. It just warms your heart and gets you through another day. So I highly recommend it.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
Um, Laura, you've been taking all the CRT orders, but that's still open, right, for anyone that wanted to try the
Yes,
lunch?
absolutely. More and more people seem to be calling, which is good. Um, but yes, I am taking calls every day going forward. If you are interested in trying out the CRT program, simply give me a call. It takes all of maybe 5 minutes to fill out the form over the phone, um, and then to schedule your pickup time. So please, if you're interested, even if you just want to try it out to see whether or not you like it, give me a call. We'll get you scheduled. Um, and then I always tell people, call me back and let me know if you want to continue receiving the meals. Um, so that is absolutely still open and ongoing. And you could call me whenever. If I don't answer the phone, leave a message. I will call you right back.
And very reasonably priced too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
For a week,
Yes.
what is it? Like $12?
Yeah,
for a week's
12.50
worth. Yeah, that's
suggested donation. If you don't have it, that's fine. You can still receive the food. Hmm.
coolio.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find out how to share those photography contest winners. So just talk amongst yourselves for a
Okay.
minute.
Talk amongst
You know what I
yourselves.
realized that I found out this morning on the radio? They were saying that this upcoming weekend is when we have to put the clocks back an hour.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to losing an hour of sleep.
Uh, I thought we gain. We don't gain, we lose.
Fall
Fall back,
back. Oh
spring
No,
no, we
Heidi's
gain
back.
an
wrong. We're
hour.
getting an hour.
We
Yeah.
gain an hour.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
wrong.
okay with that.
Yeah.
But they say that you have to put it back Saturday night after midnight. So I always do it before I go to bed on Saturday. Hi, Shauna.
Hi, EJ. Sean
Hey.
and EJ are
Hi
joining.
guys. But yeah, so we got to remember to do that. And what they also say, which is very important, everybody pay attention. When you change the clocks, you change the batteries in your fire detector
Yes. Yes.
that you have on the ceiling because you should change them twice a year. When you fall back, like this weekend, and then when we spring forward, you got to put in the new batteries in the fire alarms. What do they call? Fire detector. The fire
Yeah,
detector.
smoke detector.
Smoke detector. There you go.
Yeah,
So that's this weekend. So don't forget. That's very important.
totally.
Yeah. And of course, it'll be dark earlier. And when we
Mm,
get out of work, we'll be driving home in the dark now, which I don't really love. You know,
yeah,
I'm a
me
sun girl.
neither.
I need the sun. I like the light and the sun. And when it's dark early and oh, you wake up, it's dark. You go to bed, it's dark. It's constantly dark. It's too much. I like the light. So,
You know what I find funny about it though? When I get home and the dog, Greco, he knows that when I get home, he goes for a walk. But when it's dark out, he has a reflective vest that he wears
oh
when we go
yes.
outside. And he feels so very, very important when he's wearing that
Oh,
vest.
sure.
You can just see it all over his face, his body language. He gets all proud and, saunters around like he's the king. It's really quite entertaining and
Yeah.
super cute. He gets all reflective and whatever. And I've had a number, because he's a German Shepherd, I've had a number of, little kids when we're walking through the park or whatever. Mommy,
Yeah.
look, that dog's a cop.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Not me, the dog.
Yes.
The dog's a cop. It's very
I
funny.
love your dog. Hi,
All right,
Yeah.
guys.
What do you got?
I'm gonna try and share this. Let's see how it goes.
Ooh,
Can you see?
I see a truck
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
and the
So
eagle.
yeah. So Nancy Buckland, her two pictures tied for first place. Those are hers.
That's awesome.
And then this is Nancy Clayton's
Oh, I
cats.
clearly did not see all of these pictures. I never saw the truck
Oh,
one, and I didn't see the cats at the food bowl. I saw them when they were snuggling.
Well, what the heck? Because
I don't know.
everybody voted on them. They were all the same stack. But
I don't know.
all right. And then third place was
that's my
I really
favorite.
like that
I
too.
love it.
yeah, really
That's
cool.
awesome.
You know what's funny about the Eagle Rock? That is painted on a rock between Marlboro and Hebron. And I remember passing past that as a kid, and it used to be a shark. So
Oh, wow.
I think it turned into an eagle somewhere in the early 80s, and it's been an eagle ever since, but it used to be a shark like Jaws. It was kind of cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
And God,
very
Linda
cool.
Poglich had some amazing, and so did I think it was Nancy Sheehan had some really amazing landscape pictures. But we could only pick three.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a lot of pictures. A lot of pictures to look at. It was
And
kind of cool.
Heidi, Bingo, and Pequeno still. Okay.
Yep. We still have the bingo and Pekino. So we recently had a little bit of an upgrade to the bingo, in that it's no longer just on a laptop. It's on my desktop computer, which has alleviated some of our connectivity problems that we were having. So I'm super psyched about that. I know how frustrating it was for the players and for myself trying to run a program when the connections were dropping all over the place, or we were having a lot of odd sounds coming through. We're still working on the Pokino, getting a little glitch ironed out with the cards so that we can show who's got a Pokino or not. So we're probably going to be stuck on the bingo for, I know, obviously tomorrow and then maybe Friday as well, but we're working on it and we will get to the point where we can put the Pokino back up again and play successfully. So we're looking forward to that. But it's been running good. We've had, I don't know, 10, 15 players at any given time. We're giving away 3 blackout prizes and trying to shake that up a little bit, add a little bit of, you know, different stuff going out as prizes. So yeah, it's been good. It's been very good. Wondering what else we could do with that, you know? What other things can we do that way?
Well, I'm telling you, the thing that I play with my niece and nephew, I really like it. There's all kinds of games that you can stream. The question is, basically you have to join a Zoom session and then using your smartphone or a tablet is how you play, kind of like Kahoot.
Okay.
But there's all kinds of like language games, funny games. It's something I'd like to give it a try, but I know in the October newsletter we asked people, what's your interest in virtual programs? Let us know. Send us an email. And we only had 6 or 8 people out of the thousands of members. So again, if you're interested in virtual programs, you need to let us know because we focus on what can benefit the most amount of people. So that's telling us that you aren't interested. So if we're wrong, please let us know. Well, that's all I have. We got to get back to work. So.
Yeah.
To prepare for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, gonna be a day. Eat your Wheaties, take your Geritol.
Sleep good, get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, my lights are going out now.
Oh boy. All right. Good to see everybody.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.